Good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening once again. I want you to share this live stream, and I'd like you to share this live stream with everyone everywhere. Let's start sharing starting right now. I want you to share this live stream with everyone everywhere. I know it's late, 12:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I know it is 11:32 Central Standard Time. But there's some information that we need to review, and there's some information we need to review right now. And there are some other discussions that should be had, and I'm hoping those other discussions are happening right now. I see one person watching. I'm not impressed. We need a lot of people watching right now this evening. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to start the process of sharing the live, because I'm not talking to one person tonight. That's not what's going to happen tonight. It's just not. It's not. Okay, so I can get on the phone and talk to one person. No. So I'm going to share this live stream with I hope they'll share it. I don't know. They restricted me recently. I don't know why. But I digress. I'll still try to share the live stream with the Missing Zion Foster group. Share it with those folks over there. I'm going to share this live stream with the Indianapolis chat group. These are groups that I've joined, okay? If you're wondering, what is she talking about? These are Facebook groups that I am a part of. And then the group that I am a founder of is the Missing, Lost, and Trafficked. I am the founder, director, CEO, etc., etc. Missing, Lost, and Trafficked. I'm sharing this live stream, y'all. I'm going to continue sharing this live stream. I'll share with Justice for Ariel. We need a lot of folks in Michigan watching this live stream tonight. And there's something about Oakland County, and we need a whole bunch of folks out of Oakland County watching this live stream. Oakland County, Michigan, that is. And to be very specific, Hazel Park. We need as many people as humanly possible. We might need some folks getting out there in those streets in Hazel Park, Michigan now. Who's willing to go out? Look, if I was up there, right hand to God, I'd be driving around Hazel Park in the areas that I'm going to show you remotely tonight. I would do it. My right hand to God, if I was out there, I'd be driving around Hazel Park. I'm not there. Hours away. Don't make me have to drive all the way to Detroit. All the way to Michigan. I will. Do I have some volunteers? We need some people driving around, observing. I'll show you the areas that you need to be observing. Hazel Park. Hazel Park. There's something about Oakland County. We're sharing the live stream. I would. And my mom would probably try to call me and stop me and tell me that I'm crazy and not to drive several hours away to Hazel Park. Bitch, I know she's going to stop me. I know she's going to say I'm crazy. But if nobody goes out there to Hazel Park and goes out in those areas, and if I don't hear that police have been like, seriously, going through that area, at least the areas I'm going to show you tonight, well, I'll think about it. Okay? So, we're sharing the live. I'm going to share the live stream, continue to share the live stream with Detroit crime and homicide, and there's something about Oakland County. I'm going to continue to share this live stream. I'm sharing it. I'll share it with Blue Lives Matter, and there's something about Oakland County. Who's volunteering to go out there? Don't make me take the road trip. I will do it. I will ride out there. I will go out there. All right? Okay, we're sharing the live stream to Black Talk Worldwide tonight. We are continuing to share the live stream. You're sharing it with everybody. It's a lot of people need to be looking all through Hazel Park, Oakland County. Yeah. I'm going to continue to share this live stream tonight. With Gary, Indiana. I'm going to continue to share this live stream tonight. I'm sharing it with the Panthers movement. They may restrict me. I'm going to continue to share this live stream tonight with Indianapolis crime reports. I am going to continue sharing the live stream tonight. We don't have enough viewers. There's just a handful of folks here. I don't know where everyone is. We need a bunch of people watching, and we need some people out in Oakland County watching. I'm just going to start tagging folks out in Oakland County. If that's what I got to do, I'm going to do it. Chicago's Black Business Network, we're sharing the live stream tonight. We're continuing to share this live stream. So I've shared this live stream with several groups, several groups. I'm sharing it with, trying to find the right groups. The New Black Panther Party, the Southern region. I'm sharing the live stream tonight. Oh, good. Can you tag some of those other residents in Hazel Park out of Oakland County? There's something about Oakland County, y'all. Okay? And I'm not going to get distracted. I know some of you have been distracted, but I won't be distracted. There's something about Oakland County. Okay? We retrieve surveillance footage out of Oakland County, and not enough of you even shared the surveillance footage. I was shocked. I thought that footage would get 100, 200, 300 shares. I mean, I don't see many family members sharing that surveillance footage, but from what I read today in the news reports, I think her family needs to be sharing the surveillance footage, because there's definitely something about Oakland County. I mean, that surveillance footage was groundbreaking, and hardly anybody shared it. I don't know why. I don't know why it's being suppressed or looked over or mentioned, but not really discussed. I don't understand, but I'm not going to digress, because there's something about their surveillance footage that our private investigator retrieved, and there's a reason why Police are including that in their investigation. I don't know why folks want to ignore it, act like it didn't happen, act like they didn't verify and make it clear that I'm not going to say everything I think or feel, okay? It definitely helped them a lot. That Oakland County surveillance footage, we're going back to it. Y'all, I don't know why people are sleeping on it. You guys don't want to share it? I don't know. And then everybody's talking about, where is Zion? Where is Zion? We don't know where she is. We are such at a loss. There's something about Oakland County, and we already put the surveillance footage out there. We did that for free for the world to see. Yet everybody's still clueless. Okay. All right. I'll digress on that note. I'm going to get back to Oakland County. I'll get back to Oakland County in just a moment. There are other people tuning in to this live stream tonight, which is great. That's wonderful that you're tuning in to this live stream tonight. I am going to tag some more people. I'm just not satisfied with the views. I'm getting every other 30 seconds, I'm getting friend requests from folks out of Michigan. So I know there should be folks watching. I think the whole city of Detroit wants to be my friend, to be honest, and half the state of Michigan. So I'm not satisfied. We can get more views, and we will get more views. I want to see that there are at least 20 people, at least the number 20 listed next to that. I start tagging folks' names into the live stream. So I'm going to tag the Oakland County Police Department. Somebody may have done it. So look, I tagged the reserves. That wasn't the police department, but I'll try again. I'll tag the Oakland, okay? Now maybe this is the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. I'll tag Oakland. I'll tag Hazel Park. So Hazel Park, thank you so much. Michigan. Let's see what I come up with. Just the city itself that I'm coming up with. They have a Macomb County Sheriff's Office. They don't have a police department. Okay. I'm going to try to get some of the news reporters or news agencies out of, organizations out of Detroit in on the live stream tonight. So I'm going to tag them in. I just want you to know there's something about Oakland County, and I don't know why nobody wants to share that surveillance footage. I have no idea why. I don't understand. It's being mentioned in news reports here now. So I don't understand why we sleeping on Oakland County. I don't get it. Okay, but we sleeping on Oakland County. And I'm not going to give it a rest either until you wake up, okay? So I'm not going to give it a rest. So Oakland County. Do we got some residents out of Oakland County? Do we have some folks willing to drive around Hazel Park, Michigan in a few areas? I'll show you some screenshots. I'll guide you. Let me lead the way. I'll guide you. I'll guide you where you need to go. Have the police been out there? Now, if they've been out there, if they contact me and say, hey, Pebbles, we got it. We've sent a search team. We sent cadaver dogs. We've done forensic process. We done did all of that. Then I will definitely give it a rest. But until I learn otherwise, somebody needs to start taking a walk around a little area out there in Hazel Park. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. The police might have been out there. So I don't want to jump the gun. They might have been out there already. Maybe that's why they're coming to the conclusions they're coming to now, because they've gone out there. I'm just not sure, okay? So I'm trying to get more, Michigan news media. So I got CBS Detroit. I've tagged them, and I've tagged let's see. I'm gonna tag the Detroit Police Department into this live stream on tonight. I hope that we're sharing. I hope that you're sharing. I like to see shares by your names. I see people watching, but I don't see enough people sharing at all. At all. Okay. Okay, so where do I begin? Jalen Brazier, 23-year-old Jalen Brazier, he's been charged with 2 counts of perjury. He was charged with 2 counts of perjury, and that announcement came from law enforcement on Monday, January 24th. Okay. He's facing felony charges in connection with Zion Foster's disappearance. Miss Foster was last seen on January. She was last seen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I got my light on. Okay. All right, you can see me clearly. Okay. She was last seen. Let me move that light. That light is super bright, y'all. Okay. All right, so that's really light. Okay, she was last seen on January 4th, okay, or last spoken to, right? She made connections with family members and friends. On January 4th, I had a rather interesting conversation with a friend of hers. That friend reached out to me tonight, and we had a pretty lengthy conversation, and she shared some things with me about some things that allegedly Miss Foster had gone through. And from what I've gathered, this young lady has had to grow up really fast, from what I gathered. And from what I've gathered, she definitely has endured some heartache throughout her life. And that's what I gathered. And she's had it rough. So we want to do everything we can to ensure over here that the investigation into her disappearance, that it goes over smoothly, right? Because she has allegedly, there has been some unfortunate incidents throughout her life. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, all right? I have to use the word alleged and use the word alleged. And so Miss Foster was last seen January 4th, right? While considering Brazier's bond, the judge mentioned a warrant request for homicide out of Detroit. Okay, the mentioning of this type of warrant, right? Just a mere mention of a request for a homicide warrant infers. I want to tell you what that infers. This infers that the investigators investigating Miss Foster's disappearance suspect that Mr. Brazier could have some involvement in some sort of homicidal activity. I don't know what level of involvement he has. I'm not trying to pin anything on Mr. Brazier. I am just using my reading comprehension skills, okay? That type of warrant, a request. There's a request for a homicide warrant. It hasn't actually been issued yet. It's kind of pending. It was sent back. It's going under review. Okay. So just because it's been requested or mentioned, somebody seeking it, all right, we can safely assume that investigators believe that Brazier has some sort of knowledge, right, of a homicide of some sort or involvement, all right? At least that is a safe assumption, all right? And it's a logical one based upon what I'm reading until they edit those statements out and make corrections. That's what I am going to gather from that. Zion last known location, according to the investigation, the actual police investigation was with Brazier, Jalen Brazier, in Detroit, Michigan. Okay? Perjury charges for statements Jalen Brazier made to actively deceive law enforcement on the whereabouts of Zion Foster and his interaction with her is what Mr. Brazier is facing. Mr. Brazier is being charged, right, with perjury charges simply because he made statements to actively deceive. I want us to understand, the Bible says in all you're getting, get an understanding. What he's actually been charged with. He made statements. We don't know what the statements are. Law enforcement, they're actively investigating, so they're not going to tell us those statements. But they are saying that they have been able to gather enough, at least with the charges, evidence to show that Mr. Brazier attempted to actively deceive law enforcement. Investigators questioning him directly regarding the whereabouts of Zion Foster and his interaction with her. 7 Action News asks a Macomb County prosecutor about the alleged evidence in northern Oakland County. I need to see your thumbs up. I need to know who is listening and paying attention. I said 7 Action News asked Macomb County prosecutor, I believe it's Pete Lucido, about alleged evidence in northern Oakland County. If you heard what I said, give me a thumbs up so I can go ahead and move on. And I received this information from WXYZ. I believe that is Channel 7 News out of Detroit. Okay. Just want to make sure that I... Here's where that surveillance footage is important. Yeah, I'll show it to you. Nobody wants to share it. I don't know why. Well, our private investigator retrieved a vehicle sighting of a vehicle belonging to Brazier Days after Miss Foster went missing. Out of where? Oakland County. Where exactly in Oakland County? Hazel Park, Michigan. Where was his car parked? His car was parked in an open parking lot. I done went on Google Earth and looked around, y'all. About 4 minutes walking distance from a place my sources are saying he worked at before he was terminated. This is what the sources are saying. His car was parked at 1650 10 Mile Road in a open, empty parking lot, 4 minutes walking distance from an Amazon distribution center of some sort. It was parked in this big parking lot with other structures that looks to be kind of abandoned around it. I posted it on my Facebook page. Did y'all not see it? Did y'all not try to? Y'all were sleeping on it, huh? I'll show it to you again. His car was sitting there at 12:16 a.m. in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Allegedly, he wasn't at work during this time. Why was his car there? I'll show it to you because nobody wants to share that. The news they're reporting on it. They are constantly trying to ask the police about it. They're trying to make connections. And, people are just kind of skating around it. But I'll show it to you tonight. Again, I've posted this everywhere. Can't say I didn't publish it. It's everywhere. All right, so let me go back. I'm going on my Facebook page. I want to show you the surveillance sighting retrieved by our private investigator. She did this for free, okay? For free, she assisted me with finding out where Brazier had been after Miss Foster went missing, okay? So I am looking for the footage now. I got to scroll down here. I'm going to have to create a folder of all this because I have a lot of actual reporting on Zion. So I got to create a folder for her so you can see everything in one place, okay? So I'm going to go down here and I'm switching some stuff out right now, and nobody wants to share the surveillance footage. I don't know why, but I'll show it to you again, okay? That's what the news reporters keep asking them about. What about this? Can you tell us more about that Acura that was parked at 12 in the morning in a vacant parking lot? And you hear nothing but crickets every time. All right. So, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make some adjustments. Okay. All right. Okay. This is what the news reporters keep asking about over and over again. They can't get a solid answer from the police right now. All right. All right. So, all right. I'm trying to take the glare out of this thing. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get this glare out of here. All right, because there's definitely glare in here. And what am I doing here? I'm sorry, y'all. I wanted to get the glare out. Okay, I got the glare out. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working with phones. All right, so here our private investigator retrieved surveillance footage of Mr. Brazier being parked at 1650 East 10 Mile Road in Hazel Park, Michigan. The zip code here is 48030. And the date that we were able to confirm that his vehicle was there was January 10th of 2022. You see the time, 12:16. This is a surveillance sighting report. It's official. Police have included it into their investigation somewhere. And so it was sighted, seen at night. Okay. Seen at night. There were sightings of his vehicle in 2020, but that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant regarding the disappearance of Zion. So I don't want anybody to get confused. The most important footage that we want to be looking at is the footage, the surveillance sighting of Mr. Brazier's vehicle in Hazel Park, Michigan, located at 1650 East 10 Mile Road. Okay, that's really, really important. That sighting, it happened when a lot of people were looking for Brazier and looking for Miss Foster and wanting to know where he was and wanting to know if he could give information up regarding Miss Foster's whereabouts. This happened during those times. Okay, the sighting. Okay, all right. So that is the actual report of the sighting, and I have posted the sighting, the car. So I don't want to be redundant. I just don't want you guys are going to sleep on the surveillance footage, and it's very important. I don't want anybody to be sleeping on this, okay? So I'm going to turn the camera back around towards me, all right? Now I got to do something else. Now I have to show you what the area looks like. There's something about Oakland County. I got to show you what the area looks like where Mr. Brazier's vehicle was parked. That's extremely important. Because if you're just looking at an address, you're just like, okay, he was just probably just chilling in the parking lot at 12 in the morning. Okay, and hold your horses here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I took screenshots of the area. I want you to get a visual of what that area looks like. Okay? It's really important here. Okay? I want you to have a visual. So I'm pulling up the screenshots because you need to have a visual. All right? It's really important. It's really important. All right. I'm going to it now. The screenshots. I'm trying to go to it now. Sorry, y'all. You know what? Forget it. I'm taking screenshots on 2 phones and just like all day screenshotting stuff. So it's probably on the phone that I'm on right now live. So with that being said, since that is probably the case, let me just go to Google. I'm just going to go to Google. Okay. So I'm going to type in that address, 1650, and we're going to take a tour. So 1650, we're going to take a tour to 1650 10 Mile Road. I'm virtually giving you a tour in Hazel Park, Michigan. We're going to take a tour. Okay? All right? We're going on a little field trip here, so give me a moment. All right. I want to show you where his car was parked, right? What I say about it and all you're getting, get an understanding, okay? Yeah. Thank you. All right. All right. So, this is where his car was parked. This is where Mr. Brazier's car was parked days after Zion Foster went missing. This is where Mr. Brazier was parked days after Zion Foster went missing at 12:16 a.m. in the morning. Somebody type this is where Jalen Brazier was parked. Because people are joining and they're going to be like, I don't know what she's talking about. And then I'm just going to kind of show you. We want to canvas the area, if you will. Somebody type for me, this is where Jalen Brazier was parked. January 10th, actually. 12:16 a.m. Thank you. That gives me a good timestamp in terms of like, okay, what I was actually showing when I was showing it. Thank you. Now, I want you to envision this being at night too. Just envision it's the nighttime. Okay? So we're gonna I don't know what the police done did, but we're gonna tour the area. We're touring. All right. So there's a building over there. All right, we're taking a tour. Just doing what we can to get a good visual. I don't know if that truck is still there or not. It's just what Google Earth last captured, right? Looks really creepy. Okay. We're just going around the area. We're going around the area. We're going around. We're going around. We're gonna go down the street a little bit. We're gonna try to. Can we go down the street a little bit? Let's see if I can get down the street. Okay. Looks like a construction area. Yeah, it is. His car was parked 4 minutes away from the Amazon Center. You gotta walk 4 or 5 minutes to get over there. It wasn't parked right in front of it. It was parked all the way over here, y'all. In this area. Who knows how to get over there? Anybody know how to get over there? This is where he was hanging out at 12 in the morning, y'all. Okay, thank you. That's where he was at, over here in the cut, y'all. I want you to look at it. Keep looking. We're going to keep looking. What is all that in the back? What is that? What is that? What's that? What's nothing? Look like an abandoned structure right here, right up in here. What's that? Look like an abandoned structure of some sort. I don't know what that is. Let me try to zoom in. Is they gonna let me? I promise this is dilapidated. It looks as though it was a structure that has collapsed. That's what I think I'm looking at, but I need somebody to drive over there to let me know if that is what that is. Is that a structure that has collapsed? It looked like it. Yeah, it looked like it collapsed. Look at that. You can go over there and check it out. It's where he was parked. This is where he was parked. Okay, so I didn't want to stay on that too long, but I just wanted to wake you up if you were sleeping on our surveillance footage. I hope that you have woken up. Get you some coffee and with an extra shot of espresso and get busy. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Stop sleeping on the surveillance footage. All right. I'm showing my whole office, and I wasn't trying to do that at all. This happens when I'm dealing with this phone. I'm so sorry. Y'all done saw the whole shebang bang. All right. All right. So okay. So yeah, we've looked at the footage, and you haven't seen the still image of the car, but it's been posted everywhere. It's on Patreon. The surveillance sighting screenshot is on my Facebook profile. The surveillance sighting screenshot, right? It is on missing, lost, and trafficking. All you got to do is just scroll down. You can find all of this, right? You can find all of this. You can find it. It's there. We got it public. We posted it for free. You don't have to pay anything to see what we've posted for the entire world. I created a mini video, and I included that sighting in the mini video. It's posted to my YouTube channel, Missing, Lost, and Trafficking YouTube channel. So I don't want to hear. Don't message me talking about where it's at. It's everywhere. Okay. All right. So there's a connection that I believe should be made between alleged evidence in northern Oakland County and the actual surveillance sighting, missing, lost, and trafficking received of Mr. Brazier's vehicle being parked in Oakland County. That's really my main point. Now I want to move on. As they say in church, I don't want to tarry too long, but sometimes I just end up doing it anyway. Okay. I had a very interesting conversation with a friend of Zion Foster. This friend knows a great deal about Miss Foster, and that's who I would prefer to speak to. Y'all, the Bible says a friend, y'all, is closer than a brother. A friend ain't closer than a sister, not closer than a mother. No shade to the mother. The Bible says a friend is closer than a brother. And I believe this friend is pretty close to Miss Foster, allegedly. This friend, allegedly, and Zion, they're on the same phone plan. She had added Zion to her AT&T phone plan. Isn't that something? Allegedly. Got to use allegedly, right? I'll get to the bottom of confirming, right? So I don't have to say allegedly. Allegedly, this friend added Zion to her AT&T phone plan. And you know what that means? Well, that means that this friend was able to retrieve Miss Foster's call log. Yeah. This friend was able to retrieve text messages and pictures and I believe even video. And what this friend sent me and explained to me in a conversation we had. You got to keep in mind that a friend is closer than a brother. Biblically speaking. The last person to call Miss Foster's phone, from what I'm seeing, this is just what I'm seeing, it was not Mr. Brazier. It was not her mother. It was not a cousin. The last calls coming into her phone, I'm told it came from a phone number ending in 6658, and I saw it. I have the call log. I mean, I got the call log. Zion Foster's call log. She received incoming calls. The incoming calls came from who her friend has identified as her boyfriend. Her boyfriend. That's a different person. It's not Mr. Brazier. These incoming calls, the last incoming calls to come in through to her phone, from what I've looked at, I didn't post it for legal reasons, and I didn't post it because there is an open investigation going on. That's the reason why I didn't post the call log. It was coming from the 6658 number. It's the last 4 digits. That's as much as I'm willing to reveal. And there was a call that came in on January 4th at 10:20 p.m. from the 6658 number. It was coming out of Detroit, Michigan. There was another call that came in that lasted about 2 minutes on January 4th at 11:34 p.m. And it does not specify in the call log where the call came from, but it came from that 6658 number. There was another call that came in at 12:09 a.m. on January 5th from the 6658 number. That the duration of that call, and I'm saying this is all alleged. I have the call log, but I'm saying in terms of who the call came from. It's being alleged that the calls were coming from her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was not identified as being Jalen Brazier. Her boyfriend is identified as being someone else. I'm just going to call him Mr. Anonymous for now. 12:09 a.m. January 5th. Here's the 6658 number again. Lasting, the duration of the call lasting for 3 minutes. Shall I go on? I will. I looked for other numbers. I wanted to see if there were other numbers, calls coming in back to back in between the times that this call was coming in. And I didn't see that. I'm sorry. It's not in the call log history. It's simply not fair. Unless this friend took time to do some whiting out, blotting out, I always leave room for error. I'm seeing kind of back to back a call coming in from the 6658 number. Now, I told you that there was a 12:09 a.m. incoming call from 6658. The friend of Miss Foster says that number belongs to her boyfriend. She knows all about him. I think I even got a picture of her boyfriend. And that is no cap. Now, it means I'm not kidding. Okay. So, now at 12:28 a.m. on January 5th, another call comes in from 6658. The duration is lasting about 10 minutes. That means it came in and somebody picked up the phone. I don't know who picked up the phone. The call lasted for 10 minutes. At 12:28 a.m. And then after the 10-minute call, on January 5th, another call came in from the 6658 number. The duration of the call, I don't know, something has just come over me and it's chilling. The duration of the call had lasted for 1 minute. And the timestamp on that is 12:52 a.m. And after that point, it seems Zion's friend was not able to show screenshots or any other history of any incoming or outgoing calls after 12:52 a.m. Someone was trying to reach her. Now, I don't know who the 6658 number belongs to. I am just trusting the word of a good friend, saying, I know that number. I know that number is her boyfriend. That's not Mr. Brazier's. No, that's not his number. That's not her mom number. No, she was just adamant. She just wouldn't let me tell her that number was somebody else's number. She just was so adamant. So in good faith, I in good faith until someone, proves me wrong. We're going to say allegedly for legal reasons. The 6658 number belongs to her boyfriend, and this gentleman was trying to reach her back to back. And then something happened. Something happened here at 12:28 because the call lasted for 10 minutes. Something happened. Something happened, y'all. At 12:28 a.m. because the call lasted for 10 minutes. This friend told me that Miss Foster had run away before, and she did not believe she ran away this time. She was adamant about that. And when she thought that I was trying to insinuate that her friend could have ran away, oh, she ate me up about it. She said, that's where I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you right there. She said, yeah, she had some stuff going on. She had ran away in the past. She ran away twice. She said things were going good for her. She said things were going good for her. She would have told me if she was going to run away. We were that close. I would have known. I would have been one of the first individuals she called. I say, are you sure? Yes. She told me my friend ran away before. I don't think she ran away this time. And she wouldn't let me steer her in any other direction. And she insisted that this time something was different. And that this time something was off. And at this time, something was wrong. And she shared some other information with me and let me know that she just wants the truth to be told. She just wants the truth to be told. And I am just being a reporter. I'm just being a messenger. And I am attempting to retell the alleged truth her friend desperately wants to be told. And I still can't tell you where Miss Foster is or what has happened, but I think we got a few puzzle pieces this evening, and I believe we've come a step closer to figuring out what might have transpired, even if it's only in speculation. Thank you so very much for taking time out to join this live stream tonight. I want you to think back on your life. I want you to think about the places you've been and the things you've done and the times you tried to sneak out or do something without letting everybody know. And I want you to think about God's grace on your life. And I want you to think about how he protected you through it all. And I want you to think about how God allowed you to come back home, and he allowed you to make it back home safe and alive. And some of y'all didn't even have to tell the secret, right? And you're able to keep it to yourself. And 30, 40, 50 years later, here you are. You're still here. You're still standing. And you're saying, oh, if it wasn't for the Lord. And I want you to withhold judgment. We can withhold judgment when we think about ourselves, when we think about what we've done in the dark, when we think about what we've gotten away with, when we think about what we didn't tell mama, we can withhold judgment. So we're withholding judgment, and we are asking, demanding a response to this question. Where is Zion Foster, and what happened to her? Thank you so very much for joining this live stream, and I want you to have a beautiful, safe rest of the night. Bye-bye.